So AOC, she went on The View, and they started talking about Bernie Sanders dropping out and his endorsement of Joe Biden. I have a lot to say about this clip. Let's just watch it, and then we shall discuss. Yes?
Congresswoman, some progressives are suggesting that with Bernie out of the race, they'll vote third party. That would be a catastrophe, in my opinion. What do you say to those people? And also, part two, Biden has made some efforts to appeal to progressives, like lowering the eligibility age for Medicare to 60 and expanding student debt forgiveness. Is that enough?
I think. Thank you. Yes, I think, and I think that they're connected questions. As I think what's really important is that we do realize that at the end of the day, one of these two candidates are going to be elected president of the United States. It's either going to be Joe Biden or it's going to be Donald Trump. And I think it's important to, communicate some empathy. I know for a lot of people, this was not the outcome that they may have wanted, and this was not the choice that they wanted to make.
What the fuck was that? When Joy Behar asks you, was this olive branch from Joe Biden to progressives enough? Your answer should be, no, the fuck it wasn't. You know why? Because it wasn't. This is AOC refusing to rock the boat. This is AOC focusing on her career. This is AOC trying not to piss off Mama Bear. This is AOC playing party politics. Look how she falls in line. She hasn't even been there 2 years. She's already sold out. She voted yes on the stimulus package, then fucking lied about it. Go listen to the clip. There was no woman's voice yelling no. Those were two guys. The stimulus package and the political article, put those aside for a second. This is bullshit. And then she says, oh, well, of course, I think Joe Biden can go further. And then why did you throw away all of your leverage, you fucking liar? All she's given here is a platitude salad. Here are your progressives standing up for you. Joy Behar asking her if that's enough. Of course it's not enough, you motherfucker. There's 68,000 people dying a fucking year because they don't have Medicare for all. What Joe Biden is proposing is not enough. It's insulting. We wanted free college, canceling all student debt. This is not enough.
But ultimately, when it comes to those two, I don't think it's particularly close in terms of what communities will be made more vulnerable. And I think it's.
AOC is one of the most popular politicians in the country. What does she do? She throws away all of her leverage and immediately gets in line to support this rapist. What does Bernie Sanders do? The man with the largest political movement in modern U.S. history. Also, same thing. Throws away all of his leverage and gets behind Joe Biden, the war criminal and the rapist. These are career politicians. You can't work through Washington, D.C. This is the shit that you get. Yeah, there's going to be people mad. Yeah, there's going to be people mad. They're like, oh, why are you being so mean? Why are you being so mean? She's playing the long game. She's playing 4D chess. No, fuck you. Fuck you. This is bullshit. When someone asks me, is this olive branch that Joe Biden is proposing, is that enough to appease progressives? The answer should be, fuck no. 65 to 60 is not Medicare for all. That's bullshit. You say, fuck no. When someone asks you, are you really going to support this rapist and this war criminal? You say, fuck no. When someone asks you, are you going to vote like the Democrats? Are you going to tell other people to gaslight them and tell them to vote for this rapist? You say, fuck no. You don't say this shit. This was bullshit from AOC. This was bullshit. This is unacceptable. This is inexcusable. Nothing she said here makes sense. Joe Biden is not perfect, but he's better than Trump. That's not an argument. Go fuck yourself. You couldn't put a fucking gun to my head and make me say what she just said. Come and put 5 fucking guns to my head. I will never, ever tell you in your entire fucking life to vote for Joe Biden. Oh, they got us good. They got us good, didn't they? They got us good, man. Whether it was willing or unwilling or through any fault of their own or not, makes no difference. At the end of the day, they all play on the same team. Get that through your head. At the end of the day, they all play on the same team. These motherfuckers. Oh, they're smart. Oh, they're good. Great branding, right? Great branding. AOC, the squad. This is the result we get. Go and vote for the fucking rapist. Go and vote for the war criminal. Because, he's slightly less worse than Orange Cheeto Man. Look how they disrespect you. Look how they insult your intelligence. These are not your friends. These are people looking out for their own careers. These are people looking out for their own interests. They don't want to rock the boat in Washington, D.C. They don't want to have infighting with Nancy Pelosi because they got no fucking spine. Fuck them. You deserve better. You don't deserve this shit. You don't deserve to choose between the lesser of two evils. What lesser of two evils, you fucking liar, you motherfucker? She's one of the most influential politicians in the United States. She has extreme leverage and influence. And what is she using it for? Nothing. Go and vote for Joe Biden, the rapist. Go and vote for the war criminal. Go and vote for the guy who wants to cut your Social Security because Mama Bear told me to. That ain't the same AOC I saw 3 years ago. This ain't no progressive. This is a future Nancy Pelosi. Oh yeah, I'm a progressive. But I'm going to enable the Democratic Party. I'm going to enable someone who destroys Somalia, Yemen, Libya, Syria, who wants to drone strike people, somebody who deports 3 million Latinos. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Are you fucking mental?
The way to I think move in a unifying direction, as I said before, is that unity isn't a feeling; it's a process. And I think that that Biden can go further.
More sheepdogging. Unity. It's a process. We need time. Fuck you. She's gaslighting you. She's trying to get you in line. She doesn't want dissent. She wants you to be quiet and fall in line. Oh, unity is a process. If we vote for Joe Biden, maybe he'll be nice to us after we already gave up all our leverage because we don't know how to play politics. Oh, no, it's not we don't know how to play politics. On the contrary, we know how to play politics better than anyone because we just fucking tricked millions of people into believing we were progressives. You fucking dingbats. They got us good.
Not necessarily enough. Lowering Medicare to 60 by 5 years is still more conservative than what Hillary Clinton proposed in 2016.
She even just told you that Hillary Clinton's plan in 2016, her olive branch, was even better than Joe Biden's. So why are you throwing your weight and your support behind Joe Biden? You fucking sellout. You're just like the rest of them. What's the point of being a progressive if you're going to go to Washington, D.C. and then bend over backwards for everything the Democratic Party wants? What's the point of that? You vote like them, and then you're encouraging others to vote for this shitty nominee? This fucking rapist war criminal? You call yourself a progressive? You weren't talking like that 3 years ago. You weren't talking like that when you were a fucking nobody going on Jimmy Dore's show so he could promote you and help you, and now you ignore him after you become some hot shit kissing Nancy Pelosi's ass. That's not the same AOC. This is a party hack. This is someone who's more concerned with her fucking career than she is about giving you healthcare and giving you good wages. That's what's up. She's a fucking fraud. You could argue that this bitch is more dangerous than people in the Republican Party. At least the people in the Republican Party, they straight up tell you, I don't support Medicare for all. Go fuck yourself. At least they tell it to you to your face. But she wants you to believe that she's a progressive, and then she endorses a fucking Republican who is diametrically opposed to every single fucking thing that Bernie Sanders was proposing. When they're saying she's not endorsing Cori Bush, that's a fact. You can Google it. It's not somebody's op-ed or opinion at a fucking mainstream media news outlet. That's a fact. You can Google that. She's not endorsing progressives, right? People who even ran with her. She's like, oh, I got mine, bitch. I'm done. Go fuck yourself. And now she's saying that to all of you, all of the progressives, saying, I got mine. Go fuck yourselves. What a fucking sellout.
When it comes to those two, I don't think it's particularly close in terms of what communities will be made more vulnerable. And I think it's.
Hold on a second. Your president affects the entire planet, not just the United States. Okay? Me, motherfucker, me, sitting right here. I haven't been to Syria in 10 years. I haven't seen my family in 10 years. Why do you think that is? Who started that war? Who started funding jihadists in Syria? Who destroyed my country? Joe fucking Biden and Barack fucking Obama. And you're going to sit there and tell me that this guy is good for minorities and all their... Fuck you, bitch. You ain't gaslighting me. That shit might work with some other sheep, but it doesn't work over here. So go and fuck yourself. It's absolutely astounding how you have people on opposite sides of the political spectrum in America, and yet when you talk about foreign policy, somehow they always end up at the same fucking place. Isn't that a bit fucking concerning that you can talk to a progressive and then to a conservative and they have the same fucking opinion on foreign policy? Does that not worry you? Does that not seem a bit off? Why the fuck is Bernie Sanders repeating CIA talking points that could have come out of Hillary Clinton's fucking mouth or George Bush's fucking mouth? That doesn't concern you, it concerns me, motherfucker. There's other people on this fucking planet that are affected by the people you elect. That's if you really have a choice. So don't fucking gaslight me. They're all the fucking same. They're all bombing the Middle East.
And so I think that there's certainly room. I think that there's going to be room on issues like immigration, Puerto Rico, healthcare, climate change.
Climate change? No. Joe Biden's plan for climate change is we'll get to zero emissions and 100% renewable energy by 2050. Motherfucker, that ain't going to suffice because you ain't going to be even alive by 2050. You can do that by 2030 if you really wanted to. That's not a plan. That's bullshit. That's hot air. That's blah, blah. That's a platitude. That's bullshit. Horse manure. Don't you remember how much flack AOC took in the media? Don't you remember how much they mocked her on Fox News for the Green New Deal, saying that it's a pipe dream? Don't you remember that even Trump at his rallies making fun of her, the Green New Deal, attacked you for this? And now you're bending over and accepting this pile of dog shit from Joe Biden? You call that action on climate change? That's inaction on climate change. And you fucking know it. And now you're coming on the air and lying to constituents, lying to the American electorate to get them to vote for this fucking asshole who sucks on every single fucking issue. And you threw away all of your leverage. You didn't get anything on Medicare for all. You didn't get anything on college, anything on universal childcare, anything on wages, anything on reforming the prison industrial complex. Nothing. Her and Bernie Sanders, the same shit. Some of the most influential politicians in the US, if not in the world, and they threw away all of their leverage. Fuck them. You deserve better than that. And then that fucking parrot-looking Joy Behar saying, oh my God, well, there's some people who want to vote third party, and in my opinion, that would be a disaster. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. God forbid some people have a fucking brain and they don't want to vote for your one-party system. God forbid the sheep stray out of the pen. Oh, what a disaster. Go and fuck yourself, you privileged millionaire bitch. You're literally unaffected by anything that happens. You could elect a fucking boot to the Oval Office and it wouldn't affect Joy Behar's life. All of them, all of these people are unaffected. Fuck this bitch, man. I'm fucking done. Don't come here and gaslight me and say that I'm being mean or I'm being harsh. Go and look at my previous videos. I always praised the squad. I was like, man, we got not just progressives, but women and women of color. These are my sisters. Go and watch my videos. I always praised them, always defending them, but I'm not defending this. No, I'm not. Go fuck yourself. She is a fucking hack. And this is the thing. This is where progressives don't want to get over the finish line. They can't accept it. I don't care why she's talking like this. I don't care if she got blackmailed. I don't care if she got bribed. I don't care if she got stupid. I don't care. At the end of the day, they all vote the same. They all fall in line. And the result for you get fucked. Meanwhile, for them, nothing happens. Nothing. They're not affected by that. They're willing to throw you under the bus. AOC, Bernie Sanders, threw you under the bus. Yeah, I know. You got 68,000 people dying every year because they don't have Medicare for all, but I don't want to have an awkward conversation in the break room at the Capitol Hill, with the other Democrats. So fuck y'all. Y'all can eat my ass. New liberal machine, baby. Let's go vote for the rapist. It's not enough that these people who are leading the movement stop leading the movement and put you on the shelf. No. They want to come on the air and then gaslight you and tell you to vote for a guy who supports nothing that you want. This is insulting. How the fuck are you not outraged? How the fuck are you tolerating this? These people are working with your enemies. They're literally saying that, yeah, these 68,000 people that die every year because they don't have Medicare for all, they're expendable. From one day to the next. Oh, Obama called me? All right, man, I'm dropping out. Oh, I guess all those people who needed Medicare for all, well, fuck them. But you can go vote for Biden because Joe Biden is a friend of mine. He's a decent guy. Decent? You call that decent? Inaction on climate change? You call that decent? Dropping bombs on 7 countries? You call that decent? We got really fucking different definitions of decent, motherfucker. All of them. Every single fucking one falling in line like ducks. Amazing. Amazing. They didn't even bother. They don't care. Just, yeah, take the leverage. We don't give a fuck. Let's go. Joe Biden time. Dementia 2020. Look how little they respect you. It's not even Hillary. It's a fucking moron who can't speak, who's arguably worse than Hillary. That's how little they respect you. They don't even bother giving you a candidate who's lying to you. He's like, I would veto Medicare for all and you can eat my ass. Now go vote for me, bitch, because it's a one-party system. It's a big club and you ain't in it. And I'm going to make the progressives, AOC, Bernie Sanders, they're going to bend the knee willingly. And you get nothing. Fuck you. And then you got people trying to rationalize it, like, no, but the progressives, fuck you. What happened to all those people locked up in jail because of nonviolent drug offenses? Some little black teenager who got caught with a bit of weed going to jail. What about him? Oh, he doesn't matter anymore because we got to vote for Joe Biden, the rapist? Fuck you. What about people getting their fucking legs blown off in Iraq? They don't matter anymore because we got to vote for Joe Biden, the lesser of two evils? Fuck you. What about the planet? The fucking planet, motherfucker. 100% renewable energy by 2050? What, you mean when Joe Biden is dead? You could do that in 2030 if you wanted. America has more money and resources than any country on earth. They could do that by 2025 if they fucking wanted to. And you fucking know it. Don't tell me this country that invaded Iraq in 6 weeks can't get 100% renewable energy by 2030. They have the money, they have the resources. You're bullshitting me. I don't accept that. This is scientific horse shit telling me that, we can't do it until 2050. Fuck you. This is gaslighting. This is bullshit. AOC, Bernie Sanders, as much as we love them, because I take no pleasure in saying this, these people, they touted themselves as progressives, but at the end of the day, they all play on the same team. Learn that lesson. Don't you ever forget that. Don't you ever forget that when it's really crunch time, they are ready to throw the entire policy platform out the window without getting a single concession for you because they don't want to rock the boat. Remember that.
Do that. And I think it's what we shouldn't do is recreate this dynamic where we are kind of finger wagging and nagging people into voting because it's not a way of generating enthusiasm.
While she's finger wagging and nagging you to vote for Joe Biden, she's saying like, we can't finger wag and nag people into voting. You're literally here to do that. You are on a PR tour for Joe fucking Biden right now. You're fucking making the case for Joe Biden. What made her go on The View and do this? The same people who defend Bernie Sanders endorsing this rapist that, Bernie, he signed a loyalty pledge. He had no choice. Oh, did AOC also do that? You gonna come here and tell me AOC also had to sign a loyalty pledge? Huh? Was that it? Why the fuck is she going on The View and promoting this asshole? Why is she going on The View and promoting a guy who destroyed Iraq? Why is she going on The View and promoting a fucking rapist, segregationist? Why are you rationalizing this kind of behavior? There's something wrong with you. This is not okay. She's looking out for herself. She doesn't want to rock the boat. She wants to please Nancy Pelosi and all the higher ups. That's it. This is why you can't work with people from Washington. The decisions are coming from Wall Street, so it's stupid to go to Washington, D.C., but on top of it, they just have no respect for you. You don't apply pressure to them. I keep saying this. You don't apply pressure to them. Who the fuck are you? You think they know your name? Even if you're a constituent, you're in Bronx or Queens. You think AOC knows your fucking name? I bet she knows the name of Nancy Pelosi's friends, though. I bet she knows those names. When they call her office, she takes their fucking call. When you call, they tell you to call back later. The progressive.
Enthusiasm. I think one thing that we can do is improve the policies that we have as a party to tell young people, to tell all sorts of people, we see you and we have a plan for you and we're going to create hope for all sorts of communities in the United States.
Is Pete Buttigieg talking or am I losing my fucking mind? No one is interested in your fucking platitudes. We want policy. We want Medicare for all. We want a Green New Deal. We want that shit now, bitch. Not in 2050, not in 2099. Now, bitch. You should be giving that shit to us yesterday. But no. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, he's so evil. Oh my God, we can't. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you are going to die. I know you can't visit a doctor, but fuck you. I like Nancy Pelosi. I don't want to rock the boat. I'm sorry. You got to vote for the rapist. I'm so sorry. And do you remember her a few days ago being asked about Tara Reid? And all these people giving her credit, like, oh, God. Oh, yes, Queen. She's the only one talking about it. And she said something about Tara Reid. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't be fucking congratulating this bitch for acknowledging what should be a scandal. This Tara Reid thing should be a fucking scandal in Washington, D.C. right now. And you're praising her for bringing up a very valid sexual assault allegation? That's her fucking job.
I think what's really important is that it's a combination of two things. One, of course, to have our first female vice president and to have that be a woman of color is a significant milestone. But the other thing that I think is important is, what does this woman value? What policies does she champion? And that brings it more, that's the difference between us just talking about a token and us talking about substantive, incredible leadership. And so,
once again, do you see how she gaslights you? It's like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have a woman of color, but she's got to be a progressive. Okay, great. I agree with you. I want both. I would love to have a woman of color and a progressive. Hello, somebody, Nina Turner, please. I want that too. But then at the same time, she's fine with Biden? Biden is the opposite of a progressive. Why the fuck are you contradicting yourself? She's trying to give you these platitudes to cover her ass. Like, oh, no, but you said, I said I wanted a progressive. I'm all about the policy, even though I'm supporting a guy who has not a single fucking policy on the progressive platform. What is it going to get through your heads, guys? You have no avenue with these motherfuckers. Say goodbye to DC. DC is a distraction. Fucking forget about it. The conclusion is the same. You can't get change done through Washington, DC. I'm not going to sit here and defend this. No, I'm not okay with anything she said. This is not the same AOC you saw a few years ago. Hell no.